So, ayan, start na po tayo. So, our topic is understanding your audience and target market in agritourism. So, I would like to present the presenter. So, Habat Irish, Lopez Nathan, and me, Trinidad Patricia. Next slide po. So we have our objectives. Number one is identify your audience. Understand who your potential visitors are and what they want from agritourism experiences. Number two is gather feedback. Use surveys and reviews to learn about visitor preferences and areas for improvement. Number three is analyze competitors. Look at what other agritourism businesses offer and find ways to stand out. Number four, stay updated. Keep track of trends in agritourism industry to ensure your offerings remain relevant. And the last one, build relationships. Engage with visitors and local businesses to gain insights and improve your services. Next slide po.
So, for introduction, understanding your audience and target market is essential for success in agritourism. By knowing who your visitors are and what they want, you can create experiences they meet their needs. This guide will explore different ways to learn about your audience, including market research, competitor analysis, and social media engagement. By following these steps, you can enhance your offering and attract more visitors to agritourism venture. Next slide po.
So here's how you can gain a deeper understanding of your audience and target market. First is segment your market. Second, conduct market research. Third, analyze your competitors. Fourth is understand trends. Fifth is engage on social media. Six, analyze your data. Seven, attend tourism fairs and expos. 8. Develop customer personas. 9. Feedback mechanisms. 10. Collaborate with local businesses. And lastly, 11. Stay flexible and adaptive.
So we have our segment your market. Um, yung una po is demographic. So in this factor, the demographic, dito naman po um, inaalam po yung mga factors such as age, gender, income level, education, and occupation. And the second one po is the geographic. Dito naman po ina-identify kung sino po ba yung mga target visitors or yung pwede pong maging target audience po. Ito po ba ay dito lang sa atin local? Pwede din pong national dito sa buong Pilipinas or it can be international. The third one po is yung psychographic. So dito naman po i-analyze po yung lifestyles, behaviors, values, and interest po ng tao para yung gagawin po natin na kailangan ay align po yung segment na yun sa ating market. So the last one is the behavioral. Understand purchasing behavior such as how often they might visit, their spending habits, and what influences their decision. Dito naman po dapat ay alam natin kung yung mga purchasing behaviors nga po. Ano po ba yung kinahihiligan ng mga tao at yung mga ano po yung mga nakaka-impluwensya po dun sa pagdesisyon nila sa pag-try ng mga products. Next po.
So, conduct market research. So, to conduct effective market research, we implement a multi-phase approach that include online surveys, focus groups, and one-on-one interviews with past and potential visitors. The survey distributed via email and social media gathered quantitative data on visitor satisfaction and suggestion for improvement. So, focus group facilitated in-depth discussion revealing emotional insight and expectation. Additionally, we analyze online reviews from platforms like TripAdvisor to identify common themes in visitor feedback regarding strengths and areas needing enhancement. This comprehensive data collection allows to point key visitor preferences, such as a desire for more interactive exhibits while it highlights issues like wait times, thus informing targeted improvement strategies to enhance the overall visitor experience. Next pa.
So next po is yung analyze your competitors. Po, to analyze competitors po in agritourism, need po na examine yung mga local businesses po to see their offerings and customer base. For instance po, if meron pong mga nearby na farms po, nagpo-provide po ng fruit picking but lack po sa mga educational workshops on farming techniques po. Nire-represent po dito yung gap or ina-identify po yung such gaps or underserved groups po like families interested in farming education. Ina-allows po dito yung na mag-create po ng unique experiences po na nag-a-attract po for more visitors to your agritourism businesses.
So, yung next naman po is understand trends. So, stay updated with global and local trends in agritourism. For instance, there might be a growing interest in organic farming, farm-to-table experiences, or sustainable practices. Engage in continuous learning by attending seminars, workshops, and conferences related to tourism and agriculture. Dito naman po sa pag-understand ng trends, sabi nga po dito, for instance, yung mga tao po ay interesado po sila dun sa, for example po, organic farming and farm-to-table experiences. So, dapat po yung market ay medyo i-align po natin dun kasi yun po yung gusto ng mga tao. So, paano naman po i-improve po yung para po magawa natin yun. Makakatulong nga po yung sabi dito, yung pag-attend po ng mga seminars, workshop, tsaka po yung mga conferences. So, hindi lang po natin na hindi lang matututo tayo kundi may apply din natin to sa business natin. Next po.
So, engage social media. Use social media platform to directly engage with your audience. This allows you to gauge their interest, receive feedback, and even run poll and Q&A session. Monitor mention hashtags and discussion related to agritourism to identify emerging interests or concerns. So by utilizing platform like Instagram and Facebook, we need to directly solicit feedback on visitor interests and preferences, enabling us to tailor our services accordingly. We also monitored, mention, and relevant hashtags to track discussion and identify emerging trends or concerns within the agritourism community. This proactive engagement not only fosters a sense of community but also provides us with a valuable insight into customer sentiments, allowing us to adapt our marketing strategies and enhance visitor experience based on real-time feedback. Next pa.
So next po is yung analyze your data. So to analyze po yung data nga po in agritourism business po, we can use tools that track po yung mga key metrics po like website visits, online bookings, and customer interactions po. For instance po is you can identify po yung mga peak visitation times po, popular tours or products po, and common customers questions po. So, this information po is makakatulong po to understand visitors' preferences and needs and enabling you to improve po yung services and attract more customers po. Next po.
So, next one po is yung attend tourism fairs and expos. So, engage with potential visitors directly, understand their preferences, and introduce your offerings network with other agritourism operators to exchange insights and experiences. So, yung pag-attend po na, for example, ako attend ako ng fairs and expo. So, ma-engage ako dun sa iba't klaseng ng tao kung ano man yung gusto nilang preferences. So, ayun nga, malalaman ko yung mga gusto nila. Pwede ko ring sabihin sa kanila kung ano yung meron ako or yung mga offerings na pwede kong ma-share sa kanila. So, tapos, makakakuha ko ng insight sa kanila as well as yung experience na interact ako dun sa iba't ibang tao na yun. Next po.
So, develop customer personas. To enhance marketing efforts, we need to develop customer personas that represent a typical visitors, incorporating key demographics such as age, income level, and family status. As well, behaviors or preferences. For instance, one persona, a 35 years old mother from an urban area who seeks an educational and fun experience for her children during weekends. She values hands-on activities and local procedure and often relies on social media for recommendation. By understanding these personas, we can create tailor our marketing strategies such as targeted social media campaigns and family-oriented events to better meet their needs and improve engagement, ultimately driving higher visitor satisfaction and loyalty. Next po.
So next po is feedback mechanisms. To gather feedback po from visitors in your agritourism business po, you can use tools like feedback forms po, suggestion boxes, or online platforms po. For example po, you can place a suggestion box po at your farm entrance for visitor po to share po yung mga comments after their visit. And you can create po ng online feedback po form on your website for easy access po. Regularly review this feedback po to make improvements based on visitor suggestions po. This helps you to meet their expectations po and enhance their experience po. And also po, pwede po ma-boost yung business success po in agritourism. Next po.
So, ito naman po is yung collaborate with local businesses. So, partner with local hotels, restaurants, and other tourist attractions. This can provide insights into kinds of tourists that visit the area and their preferences. So, for example po, yun pong kasing, syempre po, pag sinabing agritourism, makikita po siya dun sa mga, dito po sa atin, katulad sa Mindoro, yung so yun nga po makikita po dito katulad dito sa atin sa Mindoro kasi ito po ay probinsya. So hindi naman po applicable na magkaroon ng agritourism for example po is sa Manila kasi wala naman po atang or parang wala ngang hindi pwede na mag-ano ng mga agritourism activities. So, ayun, katulad dito, pwede tayo makapag-partner sa mga local hotels, restaurant, and other tourist attraction. Kasi, kapag, for example, meron na tayong kapartner, mas lalong ma-attract yung mga bisita natin na hindi na sila ma-hassle sa paghahanap ng, for example, hotel. Kapag meron na tayong may offer sa kanila, mas mapapadali yung transactions ng every visitors na pupunta dito sa atin sa Mindoro. Next po.
So, stay flexible and adaptive. So, to remain relevant in dynamic market, you need to prioritize flexibility and adaptability in audience targeting. So, to gather ongoing feedback and monitor emerging trends such as increased interest in sustainable practices among visitors. So, refine a marketing strategies to align with these shifts. For instance, if data indicates a growing demand for eco-friendly tours, so you need to quickly adjust offering in promotional efforts to highlight sustainability and initiatives. This proactive approach not only helps us and stay aligned with visitor expectation but also enhance our competitive edge in the agritourism tours. Next po.
So for the conclusion po, understanding your audience and target market po is continuous process. By regularly collecting feedback, looking at data, and keeping up with trends po, you can adjust what you offer to meet your visitors' needs po. And connecting with your community and working with local businesses can also help your agritourism business po to grow. And by focusing on these areas po, you can create great experiences for your visitors and improve po yung business success.
So, ayun po, that's all. Thank you for listening sa aming presentation po.